me again. It's Monday, October 30th, 2017, 12:28 a.m. And I'm up because I'm always up this late. And I've got my animals over there, but whatever. I was looking through my files and I found some of my writing that I've done in the past years, my teenage life, and I just thought it'd be fun to read them. There's these little poems, most of them. I think they're all poems, actually. Yeah, so they're all poems. There's 5. So the first one is called I Want Revenge on Harry Potter. And for this one, it was a class assignment. I had to pick a villain from a movie series or book series, and I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so I picked Voldemort. And that's how you pronounce his name, by the way. It's not Voldemort, it's Voldemort. And so I picked him, and I had to be him, and I had to make a poem, and I had to do a therapy session video, and I had to do like their background story. Anyway, this is the poem that I wrote, and it's called I Want Revenge on Harry Potter. And hopefully my camera is not going to give out on me because it likes to do that when I'm reading things. Okay. I want revenge on Harry Potter. When I catch him, I will slaughter. Because of him, I'm a plotter, and I will kill his wife, sons, and daughter. I killed his mother and his dad. Now at me Harry is mad. Knowing this makes me glad. Him on my dead list I shall add. I couldn't kill him as an infant. To my threats he just won't listen. I will find him in an instant, no matter how big the distance. I killed his stupid owl. Now his mood sure is foul. The friend who at the moon would howl. It was no match for a bigger growl. And I killed his beloved godfather. Killing him was an honor. This really made him holler. Now life for him was harder. And yes, I killed his headmaster. This the Hogwarts through a disaster. Things got much worse even faster. Hogwarts was soon filled with blasters. I killed Harry Potter at last. Killing him was such a blast. But he came back too fast, and he killed me at last. This poem was like literally so much fun to write. On to the next one. This is The Hunger Games After You Died, a poem from Katniss to Prim. So recording? Yes. Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. Peeta and I put primroses all around the house. They're the flowers you were named after. It was a while before I left the couch. When we lost our father, you were only 7, and since you're up in heaven, please tell him hi for me and Mom. I tried to get to you, I just wasn't fast enough. I'm so sorry, on myself I've been tough. Every night I sing the song I sang to you when you were small. I sing it. Oh, and don't read this if you haven't seen the last Hunger Games or read the last book, because they're spoilers. Every night I sing the song I sang to you when you were small. I sing it to my children. That's right, I'm a mom. Peeta and I got married. We have a daughter and a son. My daughter has your eyes. Like you, she is wise. Okay, and for the next part, I didn't know back then what Katniss and Peeta's kids' names were because it was never mentioned, and then later on I found out that their daughter's name was Willow, but this was before that I knew that, so yeah. For my daughter, I knew the name right away. Primrose Rue Everdeen. I think of you every day. I never forget your smile. I was suicidal for a while. Your death was vile, and I watched it happen. I killed President Coin for your being outside District 13. It must have been her who decided. It could have been Gale, or it could have been the Capitol. They are both dropping bombs. That's where your death comes. Snow is dead, true. I don't forgive Gail. Gail did bail to District 2. Mom's in District 4. She didn't return to District 12. Without you, it wasn't the same. She couldn't bear the pain. I took care of Buttercup, fed him his favorite stew, but one day he passed away. I hope up there he found you. When God calls me home, we'll be together again, but until then, you have your place in my heart. This one is called There Once Was a Child, and it's not from a show, it's from my life. Oh, this is not a poem. It's a short paragraph thingy. There once was a baby girl, only 9 months old. It was late at night and she woke up crying from a bad dream. Her mama came in half asleep. She picked her up and held her tightly in her arms. She whispered everything was going to be okay and she would be loved always. There once was a child, only 3 years old. She was on the floor playing with her baby brother. For the past year she had loved being a big sister. And when he started to cry, she took him in her arms and said, "Don't worry, baby boy. Everything will be all right, and you'll always be loved." There once was a child, only 6 years old. She was wearing that red dress for the 5th time that week. She was down by the river collecting rocks with her little brother. She took them home and painted them with glitter. Painted them pink with glitter. She had made a big mess, but her mother couldn't be mad, seeing her big smile and face sparkling gold. There once was a child, only 8 years old. She was at the hospital late at night. She was tired, but did her best to stay awake. She didn't want to miss meeting her baby sister. Her daddy came into the waiting room and announced the baby had been born. She took her little brother's hand and followed her daddy into the room. She looked down at the tiny baby girl with amazement written on her face, and when she held her for the first time, she couldn't wipe the smile off her face. There once was a child, only 10 years old. She was outside down the street from her house. She was playing with a group of boys she called friends. She told them she was the fastest runner and offered them to race. They started running down the street, and she didn't move an inch. She was hoping they would think she was so fast they hadn't even seen her go. However, she was caught in her lie and was a little embarrassed. There once was a child, only 12 years old. She was making a video in her room with the camera her grandmother had given her. She took her nail polish and painted the wall with it and pretended to get caught. However, when she tried to get it off, it stayed on the wall. Now she knew she really was in trouble, and her face turned red when her mama walked in. Her mom was mad, but didn't yell. Instead, she helped her child get it off the wall. There once was a child, only 14 years old. She moved back to her hometown where her daddy and siblings lived. She left without her mother and was feeling scared of what was to come. One day she arrived at her grandma's house and spotted a little blonde sitting at the table. She waved, wondering if she knew she was her sister. The little blonde got up and ran to give her a hug, followed by the brother. There once was a child, 16 years old. She was having trouble at school but didn't show it at home. She would take her camera and siblings outside. She would sit and record them play for hours, and sometimes she joined in. Then on Christmas, she put all those videos together and played them on TV. There once was a person, 18 years old. She wanted to be a mother, but knew she had to wait. However, she found out she was going to have another baby sister. And when the day came to meet her, she cried as she held the infant in her arms. Ever since that day, she helped take care of that baby girl. She's in love with her baby sister. When I look back to these days where I was free to run and play, I feel like so much of that time had been wasted, especially in high school. My life has yet to start, but I wish I could go back to being a little kid. I tell my 2 kid sisters not to grow up too fast, because once your childhood is over, you can't go back. Alright, this is a poem I wrote to my sister Rosalie when my stepmom was pregnant with her. It's called My Promise to You. To my little sister Rosalie, born, oh no, yeah. To my little sister Rosalie, born in December 2016, written by me, almost 19, written on December 9th, 2016. So I wrote this and then on December 9th, but I added her birth date on the top. I don't know, that confused me. I'll try to be there for your birth, do whatever I can to be there. Down at you I will stare, and you I won't want to share. Rosalie, I'll always have time for you. We'll do crafts with scissors and glue, make some pasta and some stew, and of course, cupcakes too. They're perfect for when you're feeling blue. However, I had to be careful because Rosalie's lactose intolerant, so. I'll do my best to keep you from harm. I'll be like your lucky charm. And if you're sad or lonely, I'll hold you in my arms. I'll be there to wipe away your tears and to help you conquer your fears. When you need to rant, I'm all ears. You have my smile, my prayer, my heart, and never say you're not smart. If you say it, I'll make a chart just to prove to you that you're smart. There's nothing I wouldn't do. Stay with you through the flu, even though I know I'll get it too. That's just what big sisters do, and you'll never have a clue of just how much I love you. When you're scared at night and cannot sleep, I'll act as your brave protective knight, and in my arms I'll hold you tight. I won't leave you till you're all right, and you've fallen into a deep sleep. When you've had a rough day, know I'm only a call away, and I might not know what to say or be with you on that day, but I'll make sure that you're okay. If you feel like you're going to fall, just give me a call. We'll go shopping at the mall, laughing about all the stupid things those bullies said to make you small. Yeah, we'll just laugh at it all. As I watch you grow, my mind will be blown on just how fast time can go. Memories and moments will come and go, but my love for you will only grow. I'll know you'll glow and be beautiful, as they say in French, belle ou beau. I want to see you graduate and get married to the right mate, and maybe have a family of your own. I know you'll teach them all you know and everything I have shown. But all that is yet to come. Right now I'm just waiting for you to arrive. And Rosalie, I promise when we meet, my fingers will be wrapped around your thumb. And one more. I call this Sweet Little Poem. And it's not about me at all. It's just a poem I decided to write because I was bored. So I named the document Sweet Little Poem, but apparently I named the poem Never Want to Leave This Place. And it has like a chorus in case I ever want to make it a song or whatever. Mom's on the phone to make another call. Dad's on his knees washing crayon off the wall. My younger brother, so full of life, he's telling me about his dream where he's 6 foot tall. My little sister, more precious than a flower, skips down the hall holding her favorite doll. We were living on the coast, munching on chunky peanut butter toast. Mom was going over the plans for the day, cause every single weekend on the Saturday, we took family trips just to stay connected as a family. I can't ever imagine leaving this place one day, playing on the beach in the month of May, or hearing all the laughter as I lay on my bed. On my bed I lay. I never want to grow up anyway. And when I'm all grown up, I want to give my kids the life I have always known in my childhood home. Well, now the day is over and it's time to sleep. Little Rose is scared of the monster under her bed, so I let her crawl into bed with me, holding her teddy bear. And as we close our eyes, my brother's counting sheep. I'll lay awake, staring up at the ceiling. It's so peaceful and the perfect time for thinking. I listen for all the nighttime sounds, an owl outside the window and critters chirping. Hearing the sounds of nature gives me the best feeling. I can't ever imagine leaving this place one day, not playing on the beach in the month of May, or hearing all the laughter as on my bed I lay. I never want to grow up anyway. And when I'm all grown up, I want to give my kids the life I have always known in my childhood home. It's just a typical Wednesday night, playing board games with my family by an old candlelight. We are laughing at the stories we're telling as we play. I wish forever here I could stay. While we are out together playing all these games, everything bad in our lives slip away. We can focus on the good and have a great time, 'cause life is too short to dwell on what we cannot change. And then, of course, again, I can't ever imagine leaving this place one day, playing on the beach not playing on the beach in the month of May, or hearing all the laughter as on my bed I lay. I never want to grow up anyway, and when I'm all grown up, I want to give my kids the life I have always known in my childhood home. Everything seems to be moving too fast. When comes September, Rose will be in school. She's so excited. She thinks it's gonna be cool. I wonder how long my childhood's gonna last. Right now it's June. That means only 2 more months. That's when I'll turn 11, and Gage turns 7. It feels like just yesterday I was 7 myself. My parents brought home baby Rose for the first time. Gage and I fought over who would hold her first. Now at night Rose no longer cries, and I'm amazed on how fast time flies. I can't ever imagine leaving this place one day, not playing on the beach in the month of May, or hearing all the laughter as on my bed I lay. I never want to grow up anyway. And when I'm all grown up, I want to give my kids the life that I've always known in my childhood home. Is that it? Yes, it is it. I'm just exiting all my documents so I can turn off my computer and go to bed. Alright, well, that's it, and I'm going to bed because it's now 12:44 a.m. and I have to walk home tomorrow. So I'm at my mom's right now, and I'm only here on the weekends. So, I gotta go home tomorrow. I only stayed an extra day because my mom needed me for the dog. I'm sorry. So, have a good night or day, and I'll see you whenever. Bye.